Here's a clear look at what's happening in Iraq right now, based strictly on recent articles and verified reporting. At a big picture level, Iraq is still in a transitional phase politically. The full government has not yet been seated, and Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani is currently serving in a caretaker role. Several articles confirm that major economic decisions are limited until the new government structure is finalized. From an economic standpoint, Iraq's inflation remains notably low. Recent data shows inflation easing further, which reflects internal monetary stability. Iraq has already taken steps toward currency modernization, including digital payment systems that were introduced earlier and remain operational. Reports also indicate that a significant amount of physical currency has been brought back into the banking system over time. This shift toward formal banking and electronic transactions reduces reliance on cash and improves financial transparency inside the country. It is important to clarify that any redenomination or structural currency changes inside Iraq apply domestically and do not directly impact currency held outside the country. Current budgetary rates are used as accounting tools and are not confirmations of an international exchange rate adjustment. Several projects and infrastructure plans remain paused until a permanent prime minister is confirmed. This political timing continues to influence economic momentum. Now let's look at the specific articles released recently. Parliament is expected to hold a session to discuss economic matters, including salaries and public spending. At the same time, Iraq's Interior Ministry is coordinating with judicial authorities on cybercrime and content monitoring. This reflects efforts to control misinformation and protect Iraq's public image during a sensitive economic period. Another key article confirmed that Iraq's inflation rate declined further, reinforcing the narrative of internal price stability. However, Parliament has delayed certain sessions related to caretaker government authority, limiting additional economic actions for now. Regionally, geopolitical tensions remain relevant. Iraq sits between major regional players, and developments involving neighboring countries continue to influence market sentiment. Oil prices are holding near recent highs due to supply disruptions and geopolitical concerns, which remains important because oil exports are central to Iraq's revenue. There are also discussions among analysts and commentators regarding political leadership scenarios. Some reports suggest multiple possible outcomes, but no official confirmation has been made. Until formal announcements occur, these remain speculative. Several commentators point to language used by Iraqi institutions referring to shifts from trillions to billions to millions as part of explaining long-term monetary reform. This terminology has been discussed publicly as part of broader financial restructuring, but it does not represent an official rate announcement. It's also worth noting that Iraq continues to receive strong international financial engagement. Trade flows, investment activity, and institutional coordination indicate that significant groundwork has already been laid. Additional reporting suggests Iraq is listed in international trade and economic integration frameworks moving forward. These developments support the idea that Iraq is aligning more closely with global financial systems. At this stage, the most accurate takeaway is this: no official exchange rate change has been announced. Political coordination, economic reform, and institutional preparation are ongoing. Signals exist, but confirmation must come from official authorities. As always, viewers should focus on verified information, remain patient, and avoid acting on speculation or rumors. Any meaningful change will be communicated through official channels and licensed institutions. Thank you for watching. Continue to stay informed, verify sources carefully, and approach developments with clarity rather than emotion.